I have here a series involving cosine from the 13th Philippine Mathematical Olympiad. Cosine 1 degree plus cosine 3 degrees plus cosine 5 degrees up to cosine 177 degrees plus cosine 179 degrees. Okay, so it is obvious that we have here pairs of supplementary angles. For example, 1 degree and 179 degrees. Another 3 degrees and 177 degrees. We also have 5 degrees and 175 degrees. So there is actually a trigonometric identity that involves the cosine of supplementary angles. So what is that identity? It's cosine 180 degrees minus x equals the negative of cosine x. Okay, so if we gather all the terms in the left hand side, we get cosine x plus cosine of 180 degrees minus x equals 0. Now if we substitute x equals 1 degree to this equation or to this identity, we get cosine 1 degree plus cosine 179 degrees. So if we also substitute x equals 3 degrees, we get cosine 3 degrees plus cosine 180 degrees minus 3 degrees, that's 177 degrees. And that's equal to 0. Again, or one more, if we have x equals 5 degrees, we have cosine 5 degrees plus cosine 175 degrees equals 0. Okay, so if we continue doing this, we actually end up with cosine 89 degrees plus cosine 91 degrees. And actually there are 45 pairs, exactly 45 pairs of supplementary angles here. To see that, you can actually compute first the number of terms in this series, which I will not show because you can just compute that one by considering the sequence 1, 3, 5 up to 179, because notice that the angles form an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so you can easily find the number of terms here. So if you determine the number of terms, that's exactly 90. Meaning to say, there are also exactly 90 terms in this series, which means also that there are 45 pairs of supplementary angles. Now, if we add all of these equations here, we actually end up with this series in the left hand side. Okay, and now it's very clear that this series has a sum of 0. So the answer is letter C.